What's going on, guys? Jack here, and I am back with episode 7 of the Aston Villa career mode. As always, if you're new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video for more. We have a jam-packed episode today. 6 games to play. Manchester United and Norwich will be the live ones as we take a quick look at the Premier League table. After 14 games, we are top by a game in hand. Newcastle have on us there, so they have a good episode. They could go top of the league. Obviously, we're coming off a run of a bit poor form. Obviously, losses against Chelsea and Liverpool last episode, and it doesn't get any easier as we do go to Old Trafford to play Manchester United. Grealish does start in centre attacking mid, despite being quite fatigued, along with Gilbert and Engels at the back. So it would be us on the front foot at the start of this game here. Just trying to see what they have here. McGinn wins the ball back. Jack Grealish does play in Trezeguet now. The Egyptian onto the ball. Gives the ball away to Barlow here. Obviously, it's not the greatest of United teams. They do come forward and they play the ball back. And we'll get the game started now properly as Trezeguet gets onto the ball. The ball comes in. Back post does find Daka. It's not the greatest of Manchester United teams. Lingard's in there. Rojo, Maguire. Pogba does start. Greenwood starting up front too. So not too unrealistic. As Grealish gets onto the ball, he does find Patson Daka. Daka does find Grealish with a shot from range there, hits the post, and United are on the back foot already in this game. But it would be then with a corner on the 25th minute of this one. Ball comes in from Emmanuel Matic of all people. Maguire wins the header, but it does go harmlessly wide there. Good chance though for United, and they'll take confidence going from that. As we go in to the end of the first half now, the back end, Anthony Martial. Great ball over the top, does find Mason Greenwood. The cross comes in all the way back to Barlow, straight at Tom Heaton though. Very well played from our goalkeeper to keep that one out. John McGinn at the back end of this half now. Onto the ball. The Scotsman does really well to play in Matt Target down at left-hand side. Does find Patson Daka, who shoots from range there. De Gea did leave that, but that did come very close to finding the back of the net. Second half on. Trezeguet wins the throw. Lays it into Jack Grealish. Great ball control here as he cuts inside back into Trezeguet, the Egyptian, making great head movement there, but the ball is cleared away from Ashley Young. Douglas Luiz does play through Patson Daka now. Daka onto the ball, cuts inside, does really well here. Daka lays it off to El Ghazi, gets his shot away, and it is saved really well there from David De Gea to keep us at bay. But Douglas Luiz would win the ball back, does find Grealish back into McTominay against his former club, and it nearly deflects in there from Harry Maguire. McTominay disappointed not to get to the goal. The game comes to an end. It is 0-0. A ball draw, and yeah, that would have been a great start to the episode, but we don't get it. And guys, just a friendly reminder, if you are new around here and you're enjoying the episode, make sure to hit that like button. That'd be absolutely great. As we go forward here, just talking about how we could have performed, if we could have done better. The team could have, but we're happy with a draw. Konsa, he will play next game. Obviously, we want to give you a chance, and we keep driving that forward there. So Konsa will be getting some more first team football, and as you can see, both teams did play well. Obviously, ain't been much uploads because career mode is still having some issues here. So I think as soon as career mode does sort itself out, I will start another save, and I'm probably looking to do a West Ham United career mode. In all honesty, as you can see, Aston Villa and Leicester does finish 0-0. Konsa does pick up a knock, and he is out for 2 months, as you can see here. And more bad news, Engels is actually out too, which means that House has to come in. No, I'm not sure how to say his name, but he does have to come in for the next game against Sheffield United, as we do some training here. Nelson, not trying to get him up to the next level, along with Daka and Jamal Lewis too, who has been a really good signing for us, in all honesty. So it'll be interesting to see how he does go forward for the season. We do beat Sheffield United 1-0, battle with promotion clubs. Very good play from us. Eze McTominay got onto the pitch, but Reece Nelson will be the one with the decisive goal, and that's 3 extra points for us, which is absolutely brilliant. Couldn't be more proud of the team, in all honesty. As you can see, Newcastle are top of the Premier League. Liverpool in third place, United, Chelsea, Spurs and West Ham all below Watford in third. Arsenal in very unfamiliar territory in 16th position, and Manchester City in 12th. So not good, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see how the season does pan out. Hopefully we can get some good results and stay up. Well, we're definitely going to stay up with the way we've been going this season, in all honesty. We just have to make sure we continue the good run of forms. We do beat Southampton 2-0. Goals from Gilbert and El Ghazi keep us on track to stay at the top of the Premier League. I think that would see us go back there. Again, good performance from Engels and Mings coming in at centre-back as we do gear up for the game now against Norwich. Again, another team that have been promoted. We did play them a couple of episodes ago, I do believe, so they will be looking for revenge. Daka, Eze, all into teams. McGinn does captain the side today. Doug's Louise in there too. House does make an appearance at the back. Definitely want to try him out and see how he does do, the youngster. 34 goals for us this season. We are the top scoring team, which is good to see. And the Norwich team is as follows. Farman does make it in net. Aarons, Godfrey, Famuo and Praz at the back. Cyprien and Amadou make up a strong centre defence midfield partnership with Fitzpatrick, Stiepermann and Hernandez behind Timu Pukki. So not the worst Norwich team, in honesty. He should put up a good game, and it would be them on the first attack. Aarons puts a deep cross in, which straight down the throat of Tom Heaton. He does throw it only as far as Stiepermann, and Pukki gets his shot away. Just goes wide off the mark as Trezeguet links up well there. Jamal Lewis makes a run off the ball, does find Trezeguet here, who does find Godfrey. Daka wins it back off his man, gets the shot away, and really should be scoring from there. Disappointing to say the least. It's Hernandez onto the ball now. Norwich man driving into the box, across comes deep, does find Stiepermann, cleared by House. Good defending from our young centre-back as the ball does find Jamal Lewis. Lewis into John McGinn. John McGinn does find Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz into Daka. Great link-up play here. Back into Daka from Douglas Luiz. And Patson Daka continues his great goal-scoring form this season with a goal at Villa Park. 1-0 to Villa. And come from great build-up play, in all honesty. The Scotsman John McGinn, captaining the side today, linked up really well with him, as you can see here. Daka runs off to give them go, and it's an easy finish for him, to say the least. Very well played for Patson as Ebre Eze gets onto the ball now, does find McGinn into Daka, who's hungry for more goals, but does play a beautiful chip ball into Eze, whose shot just goes wide of the mark there. Fluffed his lines though, as Fitzpatrick's shot does get blocked only as far as Hernandez. Hernandez does find Amadou. Amadou shoots, it is blocked. Pukki though will still keep it alive. Back into Fitzpatrick here. Fitzpatrick still onto the ball, gets the shot away just wide of the mark as we do approach the hour mark of this game. Fitzpatrick has been here, there and everywhere, does find Cyprien into Timu Pukki. Pukki back into Aarons. Aarons gets away from his man here. Still Aarons onto the ball, does find Amadou, looking to equalise here into Stiepermann, whose shot is saved, and I believe it was ruled for offside. Coming to the back end of this game now, Carlos Daka, Patson Daka, does find Eze. Eze back into Daka here. Daka looking for his second of the game, turns the defender, but Farman makes an incredible save to keep us at bay here. Jamal Lewis against his former club, looking to put in a good performance, does find the camber onto the ball into Gilbert. Gilbert turns, shoots, should be scoring, but somehow fluffs his lines. How on earth has that happened? But it doesn't matter. The game does come to an end. It's another 3 points in the bag against a very strong Norwich team, to say the least. So we're happy with that. And we'll look to continue to put more pressure on the top of the league. That's the goal now. I mean, the way this season's been going, the way everything's been going, we're definitely confident that we can go out there and definitely shock the world and hopefully push for what is potentially a Premier League title, which is absolutely crazy. We've still got half a season to go. The window is coming up next episode, so let me know in the comment section down below what players you want to see join the club. As we do get a 1-0 victory away on the road to Watford to continue our brilliant run. I believe we haven't lost a game this episode. In all them 6 games, I think we've won 5 or drawn 2 and won 4. Absolutely incredible stuff here. Great return. And as we hit 20 games in the Premier League season, here is how the table is shaping up. United, Liverpool, Spurs, Chelsea all up there and all challenging, which is good to see. City nowhere near though, unfortunately. And Arsenal, we have to go a little bit further down to see where they are. 17th, they are fighting in a relegation dogfight here. Next episode, like I said, it is the January window. We'll probably be playing 3 games. The Watford and Manchester City game will probably be the live games, and then the episode after that we will have transfer deadline day and hopefully bring in some new faces. So let me know who you want to see join the club. I definitely want to bring in some new faces. Like I said, Gilbert only right back at the club, so we will be looking to bring in a new face for him. He's made the most appearances and he deserves a break, as Patson Daka's got the most goals this season so far, which is good to see. Assist-wise, I believe it's Jack Grealish, our captain, who is up there, which is again brilliant to see from your centre attacking midfielder, your creative player. Always good. 6 assists and 3 goals in 7 games. I think our best performing player is, I want to say, it's Gilbert. Is it Gilbert? No, he's kept the most clean sheets, but I think our best performing player is, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Who is it? It is Tunzebe. Hopefully he comes back stronger than ever. But guys, that is bringing end today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'll catch you all in the next one. See you guys.